They say love is blind, and that may be true, but it's also expensive. Whether you're in a new relationship and the honeymoon phase is burning a hole through your pockets, or you're in a long-term relationship and life's milestones and hurdles are emptying out your bank account, we've compiled a list of the top things couples overspend on. Now, this doesn't mean you can't splurge and treat yourselves once in a while. Life's all about balance, but it's important to know the expenses that are infamous for quietly draining your funds. So, for the sake of your piggy bank, let's get started. Number 1. Expensive gifts. Do you often feel pressured to outdo the gift you gave your partner last year? It's a common trap that many of us, myself included, fall into. Expensive and luxurious gifts have a tendency of brainwashing us to overspend. Make sure you communicate with your partner and set realistic limits that fit both of your budgets. Also, try gifting small and meaningful just because gifts throughout the year. This will keep your partner happy, and it will eliminate the pressure to make up for it at the end of the year with an overly expensive gift. Number 2. Dining out. Here at the Eros Love Channel, we're the last ones to discourage a date and a romantic dinner. But with that said, expensive doesn't equal memorable. Why spend so much at an expensive restaurant when you can buy even better quality ingredients at the grocery store, look up the recipe, and cook at home? Preparing the meal together is much more of a bonding experience, and it's much more likely to set the mood for the rest of the night than overeating at a restaurant. Number 3. Credit card interest. Don't worry, this is a judgment-free zone. If you have significant amount of credit card debt and you haven't transferred it over to a credit card with zero interest, you're throwing away your money. Depending on your credit score, nowadays almost every major credit card offers introductory periods of zero interest. If you play your cards right, you can keep transferring the balance from one card to another while you pay off the balance and never pay interest on your debt. Number 4. Housing. Whether you own or rent, many couples fall into the trap of keeping up with the Joneses. Everyone wants to live in a nice place, but it doesn't mean you have to go for the maximum you could spend. Make sure to implement the pay yourself first rule. That means when payday comes around, you want to allocate some money towards saving and investing before you determine how much you can spend on mortgage or rent and all your other bills. It's never too early to start investing and saving for your future. And by not automatically opting for the most expensive home or apartment you can afford, you'll have some leftover money to work with. Number 5. Groceries. Why is it that when we go to the market, we all become 5-star chefs? We make impulse buys on some fancy ingredients that we claim we're going to use to make something we've never eaten or even know how to make. So the next time you go on a grocery run, skip out on the foie gras, whatever that is, and stick to a list. Want to save even more? You'll spend 35% less by always visiting the market on a full stomach. Number 6. Monthly subscriptions. It seems like nowadays, everything in our lives is provided through some type of monthly subscription. TV streaming services like Netflix and Hulu, automatic reoccurring purchases on Amazon, the ingredients for our dinner, and even our clothes are all conveniently delivered to our home physically or electronically without us even having to take one step out in the real world. These services have brought with them several benefits to our lifestyles, but the fact that the money automatically gets deducted every month is dangerous too. Make sure you sit down with your partner every month and look at your bank statement. That way, you can single out any subscriptions you're overpaying for or not even using anymore. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Eros Love Channel, your go-to source for all things love. We greatly appreciate you watching till the end and would be honored if you would subscribe to our channel and click the like button. As always, remember to love yourself first.